It would be kind of cool to have 532 siblings. Delivery Man is a new film out this week, and it's actually a remake of a film that's not even really old enough for a remake, called Starbuck, which is a film out of Quebec. The director of the film, Ken Scott, and the writer of Starbuck, I guess, decided to adapt his own film and make it very American and appeal to American audiences. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are at least fans of Starbuck who may be upset about this because there's such a good film already, Starbuck. But unfortunately, I feel like it's kind of the case. A lot of people don't really seek out foreign films. A lot of people don't watch them. A lot of people don't have access to them. And it's not completely a bad thing to Americanize something if it means more people will see the story and be able to watch and enjoy the film. So, as much as I wish these foreign films got the audiences that they deserved, if adapting it, and in this case it's literally a translation of the French script into English and a recast with American actors, otherwise it's exactly the same movie. In this case, I don't think it's that bad of a thing to do that. This having been said, I haven't seen Starbuck, which is the original version of this film, but I want to now because I love Delivery Man, which I did not expect. I had heard about Starbuck, and I thought the premise was interesting, and I never actually watched it, obviously, and when Delivery Man came out, I was just, a little skeptical again. Another Vince Vaughan starring vehicle. He hasn't been doing that great lately. His films kind of have all been a bit floppy. But the story here is just so good, and the heart of it, that it makes for a good film, and the film itself is just really good, and I like Vince Vaughn in general, even though he hasn't been doing that great lately, and I think he's good in this movie, and it's not anything completely groundbreaking. It's still this very family-friendly, very, just heartwarming film about family and about what it means to be a family, and I think it's gonna do well with, parents and children and all the Disney kind of crowd. It's about a man who finds out he's the father of 533 children, as he once was a pretty major sperm donator back in the day. He used to do it a lot and make money off of it, and the clinic ended up using only him for all their clients. And now 142 of these children are filing a lawsuit to reveal the identity of their father. So, it makes for this huge thing. He's this very average guy, very, doesn't have a lot of money and doesn't have a great job, and even with his girlfriend, you can tell she doesn't feel supported by him, and he's kind of just, lazy and just not very reliable or anything like that. But he has a good heart, and he wants to do good. And when he finds out about this lawsuit, he kind of seeks out some of his children, one by one, and does little things for them, makes little appearances in their day, acts kind of like this little guardian angel, tries to help them out as he can, but does not reveal his identity. So it becomes this film where he's going around just kind of helping all these people, all of these strangers who are apparently his children. And it's just such a good-hearted film. It's funny. Vince Vaughn is good. I wouldn't say he's really the funny character in this movie. Chris Pratt is in this, and he's amazing. I love him. He plays his best friend and lawyer, and he's probably the funniest character in the movie. And there's a huge cast, because there's all these children that have to be represented in the film, and everyone's really good in the movie. They're all kind of minor roles, but all these new actors do a really great job. The film is scored by John Bryan, and I just had a freak out moment when I saw his name come up at the beginning of the film in the opening credits, because I love John Bryan, and his score for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is my favorite score ever, and I listen to it on a regular basis. And it's nothing groundbreaking in this movie, but the fact that he scored it was just so cool, and it works really well in the film too. It's kind of simple, but it's fun. And there's some other just good music in the movie. Like, it opened up with the Strokes, and again, I got so excited. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna have a great soundtrack. Yeah, it's like funny. It's a feel-good movie, and it makes you tear up a bit, and it makes you laugh, and it has a good message, and I think families who go to see this movie will really enjoy it and will really take something out of it, and it really poses the idea of what does it mean to be family, and even more than that, I just saw it as, everyone, we're all family. Like, people should be nicer to each other, and we should not see everyone so much as a stranger, but should, be kind and be nice. We're all related in some way, and it really plays on these kinds of ideas and just offers this notion of, be a good person to each other, which sounds really like cheesy and just so moral centered, but it does it in a really cool way, and I really appreciated this movie. And there's like a scene where all the siblings are hanging out together, and it's like these people are all brothers and sisters, like they are biologically brothers and sisters, and it's just so, like, mind-boggling to see them all hanging out and to imagine, like, having that many brothers and sisters. It's just, like, such a cool idea, and I guess, again, it's that whole idea, we're all brothers and sisters, so why not treat each other that way? Anyways, I know that Delivery Man is not, anything super groundbreaking, and I don't know if it's to everyone's taste, but I thought it was a heartwarming, genuine film, and I'm sure Starbuck also was that before it was adapted into The Delivery Man. And I would say seek out either film because it's a great story no matter which language you watch it in and which cast you see perform it. I'm giving the film an A-, and that is my review. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Adriana, and my blog is Fresh from the Theater. If you like what you see, please subscribe.